Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and today I'm going to break down and predict the team, well, other than Texas A&M, maybe the biggest disappointment in college football. The University of Miami Hurricanes last year only had a 5-7 record. This year, win total 7.5. I'm going to break down the entire season for you, 2023, give you the outlook and whether you should go over or under on the Miami Hurricanes this year. Now, first, let me tell you about ParamountSports.com. We are celebrating our 30th year. That's right, 30 years in business, 29 years. 28 of those 29 years, we've had winning seasons, fully transparent. We are just knocking it out of the park. You want to come with us, get every single game from the first preseason game through the Super Bowl, early bird special, just $1,197, ParamountSports.com, or call 800-400-9741. Now, on to the preview for 2023 for the University of Miami Hurricanes. Now, last year, Tyler Van Dyke got hurt. As soon as he got hurt, midseason, it was like it was over. They came close in the Texas A&M game, but couldn't do anything in the red zone. They were without also star receiver Xavier Restrepo. He had a foot problem. He was out for more than half of the year. And by the time they came back, it was all over. So with those two guys back, your best two players on offense, they should be much better. Also, the offensive line has been a weakness for probably a dozen years. I think it could be a strength this year. They got two starters, two really good starters come over in the transfer portal. Xavier Cohen from Alabama, starter, entire 2023 season. Also, center Matt Lee from UCF. So those two guys are studs. They also brought in two true freshmen who could come in starting. All of a sudden, they've gone from a team on the offensive line too small, too slow, wasn't aggressive. They could just manhandle people. They could be that good. Still no great running back. They got a transfer coming in from Nebraska, Allen. He's good. A couple other guys coming around that are fine, but no stars there. Receivers, I think, could be pretty good. With Restrepo, he could be good. They've got a few other guys that I think that can get the job done, but not back to where they were when they were winning national titles, but good enough to get the job done. Now, defense, they're going to have to play better there. Their linebackers, 2 years ago, worst tackle rate, most missed tackles in the country. A little bit better last year, but I think they finally are up to a certain level here. Got a transfer from Washington State, Maloga. He should be very good. Basante, sophomore kid from Central High. They put him on the weak side, number 31. He could be very good also. Where I am concerned, I think the defensive line's fine. They had over 30 sacks last year. It's a cornerback. They have a transfer, Devontae Brown from UCF. I think he's going to be pretty good. But other than that, I don't know if they can trust any of those other transfers or holdovers. So I'm a little concerned there. And then also Williams, their safety, likes to go for the big hit, misses it once in a while, not great in coverage, but concerned about the cornerback position there. And they do have a new defensive coordinator. Schedule. Real important game, second game out of the chute against Texas A&M. They'll beat Miami of Ohio. Texas A&M, they're a 7.5-point underdog. I think they must win that game. If they win that game, they could be 5-0, going to the heart of the schedule where they got to play North Carolina, Clemson, Florida State. So they must win that game. They got to get the fans behind them. They lose that game, it's going to be here we go again. So I do think this is a full 3-year rebuild. This is year 2. They really didn't have anyone of substance get drafted in the draft. So I think it's going to be much better for the Miami Hurricanes. I think they win 8 games this year. So I'm going to go over 7.5 on the University of Miami win total here. Better days ahead, but it's going to be next year. It's going to be 2024 is the year where they might have a chance to win 10, 11 games again. So Miami over is the play there. You want to hop on board, get our entire season, the early bird, just $1,197. One place, ParamountSports.com.